A very good morning to all of you. Course teacher here. I hope all of you are safe at home. During the month of March, though we were aware of the pandemic COVID-19, still none of us thought that we would have to go for such a long lockdown and we'll have to turn towards virtual teaching. Since now we have decided to move ahead with virtual teaching, I am here with the poem All the World is a Stage. Good morning, dear children. Welcome to the world of literature, precisely into the world of poetry. Today, we will see the second poetry from the first unit of our English syllabus entitled All the World is a Stage by William Shakespeare. Dear children, when we talk of poetry in literature, we talk about very few celebrated authors of English literature. And one such name that comes to mind is of William Shakespeare. Have you heard of William Shakespeare? Well, let me introduce the poet to you. William Shakespeare was born in Stratford-upon-Avon, that is the name of a market town in England, in 1564 and was one of the most celebrated dramatists of all time. He wrote 154 sonnets. What is sonnet? Sonnet is a 14 पंक्तियों वाली कविता जिसमें प्रत्येक पंक्ति में प्रायः 10 अक्षर होते हैं and a fixed pattern of rhyme. So he wrote 154 sonnets, 2 long narrative poems and about 3 dozen plays. He was a playwright, a dramatist, an actor, a performer, and a writer. Whatever he wrote are famous till today. He was an expert in using poetic and dramatic means to create unified aesthetic effects. It means कविता को नाट्य के रूप में प्रस्तुत करना. Unified aesthetic effects means to join together two separate pieces of work and to present it in a beautiful way. In short, imagine reading a written script of drama versus enacting the script on the stage. कौन सा ज़्यादा बेहतर और अच्छा लगेगा? Obviously, the latter one, the one which is enacted on the stage. No wonder why he was known as the Bard of Avon. Bard is a term usually reserved for writers of good poetry. And Avon was, of course, his birthplace. There were many other contemporary writers during his time. They too produced good work. They too were famous. But the fact is, nobody is as famous as William Shakespeare. What makes William Shakespeare so famous till date? Obviously, his work, that is his writings. Now, ऐसा क्या था उनके writing में? His works consist of tragedies. His work consists of comedies. And many of his work has been turned into movies. Some of his famous works were Merchant of Venice, Hamlet, King Lear, and not to forget Romeo and Juliet, the most famous love story. He spoke of vices like jealousy, greediness. He spoke of love. He spoke of family. The reason behind him being so famous is whatever he wrote in his age, that is in the 16th century, he was a Renaissance writer. Whatever he wrote during that period is still living today. यहाँ कहना गलत नहीं होगा कि विलियम शेक्सपियर was an evergreen writer. Now let's try to understand the poem entitled All the World is a Stage, which is also known as the 7 Stages of Man's Life. All the World is a Stage was not an individual poem but was included in a comedy play As You Like It, written by William Shakespeare. In the play, a character by the name Jacques speaks these lines as a monologue, which means a long speech delivered by a single character. The lines spoken by Jacques are presented to you as a poem. In these lines, Shakespeare compares the world to a stage, people to actor, and their lives to role play. It represents a clinical view of life that is held by a person who looks only at the dark side of things. The character Jacques spoke of a life of a human being that are divided into various stages and how a human being goes through the various stages of life. In other words, 7 stages of man's life. They are an infant crying, a complaining schoolboy, a lover, a bearded soldier, a wise justice, an old man, and second childhood. Dear children, as we go through the poem, I would request you to keep visualizing the scene so as to enjoy and understand the poem with the desired effect. Let's see the poem. All the World is a Stage by William Shakespeare. All the world is a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. The poet narrates the 7 ages of life by comparing the world to a stage and each one of us to actors playing an individual role on that stage of life. Our entrance is our birth and our exit is our death. In a lifetime, each one of us plays many parts and each part is compared to an act in a play. We have our various roles designed for us, like that of a son, daughter, brother, sister, grandson, friend, father, mother, student, teacher, etc. God is the director and He directs us and makes us act accordingly. You see the last 2 lines. It talks about the first stage. It says, at first, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. In this stage, the poet speaks of the first stage of being an infant, where the infant makes his presence felt by crying at the top of his voice. He says the infant mewling and puking, that is the little baby who comes into this world, who cries and who mews, that is sounds that little baby takes out. And the baby cries in the nurse's arm. Here nurse is related with the mother. At times it even pukes, that is vomits, in the nurse's arm, that means in the arms of his mother. This is the time when we are born, and this is the first stage of person's life. The poet shows the infant dependency on others for everything. Before moving to the second stage, I would like you to remember the day when you first joined your school. First time when you went to school, do you know or do you remember how was your reaction? Were you happy about going to school? Or were you crying and sad? Or were you of those kids where you think of a new reason for not going to school every day. नए बहाने ढूंढना, like stomach ache, not feeling well, पैर दुख रहे हैं, नहीं जाना है, टीचर मारती है, and so on, right? Well, let's see what the second stage is. Then the winning schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like snail, unwilling to school. The second stage is that of a school-going boy, which is also considered to be a tender age, tender and nazuk, and which normally begins after the age of 4 years. Up to 4 years it is considered to be an infant age, and the second stage consists of the school going age of a human being, where here the poet gives an example, or he speaks about a school going boy with a bright face in the morning who is carrying a school bag. Satchel stands for the school bag, but moving slowly like a snail, that shows his unwillingness. Here the word snail is a small animal who normally is supposed to be so very slow. It is so slow that उसकी slow speed को describe करने के लिए there was one story I remember which we had studied in our school time, where it normally says talks about this character. The concept of the lesson was just to show कि कितनी slow ये snail होती हैं, कि कितना slow इनका चलना होता है. And the concept says that once the snail was the story goes like that, once the snail was invited for the baby naming ceremony of the baby of the he crow and the she crow, and as decided on the day of the naming ceremony, the snail started on its journey, that is the destination, the venue there. But by the time it reaches the venue was same, but the program has changed, and the program had what it found. It found that the place where she had reached, the venue, वहाँ पे naming ceremony नहीं, बल्कि that he crow and she crow के baby who has almost grown up to be an adult now, and अब उसकी शादी हो रही है वहाँ पर. So that was the story in short there, and just to show that how slow that snail walks. So here कहने का तात्पर्य, why the poet is comparing that snail to a small school going boy, unwillingness, to express his unwillingness, because उसे मन नहीं है. This is very common even today. Some of you may be doing so sometimes very purposely. just कोई ना कोई बहाना बना देते हैं कि नहीं, मेरा सर दर्द हो रहा है, मेरा पेट दर्द हो रहा है, पैर दुख रहा है, नहीं जाना है. और इवन इफ पेरेंट्स अगर ज़बरदस्ती भेज भी दिए, तो अगर मन नहीं है स्कूल पहुंचने का, तो इतना स्लो चलोगे आप लोग, इतना स्लो चलोगे कि पता है कि जाने दो, प्रेयर हो जाने दो, गेट बंद हो जाने दो, हमें मौका मिलेगा घर आके सोने का. So that shows the unwillingness of the child here. It is just we are comparing with a small child's point of view, where he just उनका मन होता है, चंचल मन होता है, he just wants to enjoy. उन्हें कमरे में बिठा के रखो कुछ घंटे, and to make them do something that they are asked to do it. All these things they can't afford for a long time, and at such times sometimes there is unwillingness, and that unwillingness is shown, expressed in this stanza. After that we move on to the more colorful stage of human life, that is the youth, when the person generally moves on to the high school, and the stage described by the William Shakespeare is that of a lover. The line reads, "And then the lover, seeing like furnace, with a woeful ballad, made to his mistress eyebrow." I could sense the 180-degree wali smiles on your face. Fine. Back to the lines. Now, students, imagine the time in which Shakespeare wrote. At that time, we had love, and love that was actually true love. When we talk of love, we don't mean love that happens today on so many social networking sites, or the love that happens today via SMS or video conferencing or via so and so. Love that happens in those times where the lover was hardly able to meet the beloved, and where in the memory of the beloved the lover wrote an entire ballad. Ballad is a love song written in the memory of the beloved and dedicated to the mistress Eyebrow. Here it talks about the beauty of the mistress. Here the lover has been described as singing like furnace. The long breath that the lover takes, as hot as furnace. Furnace is the place where the iron is melted, the ore is melted, and the metal is taken out. So actually it means in the memory of the beloved, the lover writes a love song, a ballad, and he is missing the beloved, missing his beloved. So far we saw the first 3 stages of a human life. Let us just briefly revise it once. The first stage beginning with that of the infant, that is a newborn baby, where it shows the role, how in 3 different stages, the 3 different roles the character is playing. That is, as an infant, it is playing the role of an dependency, where he is dependent on others for everything. In the second stage is that of a school going boy, which is a very carefree life, doesn't not of hardly any stress, because the child does not realize what is right and wrong. He is just in a full mood of enjoyment, and he only things of enjoyment and nothing else. And again, seriousness is very less in this age, and this is the age that belongs from the above 4 years. Then comes to the third stage we saw, that is of the lover. Here it is comparing to the. So we will stop here for the day, and in the next period we will see the remaining stages of the life of human being.